Guys, so we have some multiple breaking news coming out. We're going to start with this one first. A large emergency response at annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony in North Carolina. Well, something big just went down. There are multiple reports of casualty, and there were a lot of parents just grabbing their young ones and running, just running away from this area here. It's very sad because just people want to enjoy the night. There was some Christmas music, and people just having a good time, and then all of a sudden something big went down. So there's a lot of information coming out, guys. We need to pray for a lot of people out there. This is the one here. Friday night. Seems like people having a good time. You got a lot of young ones out there, and yeah, it just got the law enforcement's out there. So we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Do me a favor, please send prayers to, I think it's 4. Might be more, but 4 got hit. All right, and send prayers to them for quick recovery. And again, just stuff like this, just happening a lot. Beautiful Friday, and then all of a sudden someone had to mess it up. Multiple people are hit. Wow. After GUN fire erupts during Christmas tree lighting. Man. So this happened in Concord, North Carolina. At this time, multiple were hit after GUN fire broke out during a holiday Christmas tree lighting ceremony in Concord, North Carolina. Hundreds of residents and families had gathered in the area for the celebration when boom were suddenly heard, causing panic as people began running in all directions to get to safety. There are videos of moms just picking up their young ones and running away. I mean, it's just something that nobody wants to be in, that situation. Emergency responders and police quickly rushed to the scene. Several victims were transported. Oh, man. Treatment, though the exact number of those impacted has not yet been confirmed. Law enforcement officials are currently investigating the incident and have asked the public to avoid the area while they secure the scene and gather information. Authorities have not yet released details about the suspect or motive. Man, that is really sad. That is really sad. All right, so this is the latest updates here. They close everything down. They literally close everything down. Someone said terrible news, and hope everyone is okay. But Christmas tree lighting before Thanksgiving is crazy, someone said. People just want to just throw in the Christmas. I mean, again, for some reason I thought it was December, but again, we still in Thanksgiving. But yeah, people just want to put up their Christmas stuff. It just, some people wait, other people don't. But again, we need to pray for those that were impacted. There's tons of videos here, guys. Hopefully I don't get hit but with the platform, but yeah, you got some videos circulating right now. So once again, breaking, a huge event erupts in North Carolina. So this is a mass casualty. All right, so it says here, holiday celebration in downtown Concord turned chaotic Friday night. Now, this happened around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time during the city's annual tree lighting event. Police immediately shut down the ceremony and urged drivers to avoid the area while officers secured the scene. Officials have not yet released detail on what led to this event or how many were hit. Well, the number is 4. There's a possibility it might be more. The investigation is ongoing as the city reels from violent striking one of its most family-friendly events. This is the reason why Donald is sending in the National Guards, because of this type of stuff. Give me a second here. I'm trying to see if there's any more updates. Let me just refresh the page. And I do have a lot more news I want to share with you. So, Concord, North Carolina. Okay, so yeah, so we have one that is literally 28 minutes ago. So that's the latest breaking news updates. Four were hit. All right, so here we go. So we do have a breaking news. Give me a second here. Let me just pull up this information. There we go. Okay, perfect. So 4 were hit. All right, so during Christmas tree lighting ceremony. All right, 4 were hit Friday evening. So 3 people were in critical condition, oh man, and 1 in stable condition following the event in Concord, which is about 19 miles at 30 kilometers northeast of Charlotte. Now, it wasn't immediately clear what led up to this event. Now, police are reviewing video footage of the event and speaking with witnesses, according to the city. They've asked anyone with videos or photos to share them with police. Wow. So videos and photos posted online show crowds of people fleeing along with a street lined with emergency vehicles. The event was advertised as the city's 28th annual tree lighting ceremony and was expected to feature Santa and Mrs. Claus, food trucks, the film The Grinch, and fireworks, according to the city website. We are praying for the safety of our brave law enforcement officer, first responders, and anyone on the scene. U.S. Representative Mark Harris of North Carolina said in a post on social platform X. That is the latest update. So they're still looking for that person. And anybody that has any footage or anything, it will truly help out with the investigation. Wow. Okay, so that's the latest breaking news updates and now and there. So please pray for the people in North Carolina. It's very sad. Like I said, people just trying to enjoy their night, and someone had a. Give me a second here. Reports of hundreds of families taking their young ones and running. Wow. Man. Whoa. Man. Images coming out of families with young ones taking cover and hiding in restaurants. Man. Man, that's really sad. A lot of people saying, well, someone say horrifying. Another person's like, are they okay? Another person said, this scene is heartbreaking. Another person said, this is horrible. How sad. Man. All right, so we're gonna go with the next news, guys. That's all the breaking news on this one here. So we're gonna go with the next news that's breaking out. Okay, so we got breaking news here. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigns. Blast GOP. and political industrial complex. Now, for those of you that follow politics, a lot of people don't know this, but she said back in March that she was not going to run again, all right, that she was going to basically end it. So this is not a shocking news here to me. She was going to leave anyways. But, hey, here's the thing, guys. Marjorie, thank you for your service. Thank you so much. As being a God-fearing woman, a Christian, thank you for putting Christ first. Thank you for putting God. Look, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. She she always mentioned Jesus Christ's name. She always put Jesus first. And again, I want to thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, for your service. Thank you for everything that you've done for this country. And here's the thing, guys. I agree with Marjorie. Again, when it comes to Jeffrey Files, Donald could be a little cocky sometime. And what Donald said, I want to pull this up. This is what Donald said right after hearing her, Marjorie resigning. This is what Donald said. This is what Donald said. Donald dismisses Marjorie Taylor Greene. Great news for the country. Donald just called Marjorie Taylor Greene resignation great news for the country during a phone call with ABC News. That is really messed up. Donald, this woman, she fought for you. She fought to the nail for you, man. During the first impeachment, the second impeachment, she was there for you, man. She was there for you. And look, this is when I draw the line. If this man does that to a Christian, a woman, a Christ believer that fought and, to push the sleeping giant and, conservative and just, putting Donald and, helping him out. If he treat her like that, I'm not down with him. I'm not. This is not how a Christian is supposed to act. You call yourself a Christian, Donald. This is not how Christians act. This is not how. Now, people's going to be like, it's all politics, Lois. Donald is an outsider, all right? He said it many times. Here's the thing. A Christian, a true Christian would not say something like that. So you basically tell the world good news for the country. But when Zoran Mandani came to the White House, you basically had nothing but smile in your face. You kicked a Christian conservative out and say goodbye. America is now a better place. Great news for the country. Adios. But when Zoran Mandani comes in, nothing but smile. Donald, you're changing. You're changing. So it says here, give me a second here, guys. So we have some documents. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to make this a little big. There we go. So this is from Rachel Scott. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on in this one here. Just spoke with the Commander-in-Chief, Donald, on the phone, he said. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning is great news for the country. I think it's great news for the country. It's great, the president said. I asked if she gave him any heads up. Nah, it doesn't matter, but I think it's great. I think she should be happy, he said. Again, like I say, guys, it's just, that's not the way of treating someone that put you in, that helped you. Now, I didn't watch the video, so I really don't know what's going on in this one here. But let's see. Give me a second here. It's a 10-minute video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigns, will exit Congress January 5th. Okay, so that's when the new people comes in. All right, so you guys already know there was that election, and so there's going to be a lot of new people that's coming in. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene just announced her resignation from the House effective January 5th, 2026. The Georgia right cited cited a dramatic break with Donald after years of loyalty. In a lengthy statement, she detailed her frustration with both parties' establishment, Republicans who stabbed Donald in the back, and a political machine grinding down ordinary Americans. Now, Greene said, I refuse to be a battered wife, hoping it all goes away and gets better. Greene fought harder than most Republicans to elect Donald, spent millions from her own pocket, and now feel cast aside by the MAGA movement she helped build. Donald faction just lost a fierce advocate on the Capitol. Here's the thing, guys. This woman has fought for Donald. And guys, I follow politics a lot since I was 14 years old. All right, back in 1998. My pops taught me everything about politics. He was a big time conservative. He was working City Hall. He was Republican. He was gonna run for mayor and stuff like that for New Jersey, the city of Passaic. But again, that there was a different path in life. But again, I follow Marjorie Taylor Greene, and everything she did. I mean, she did for America. She did it for Donald too, and hey, Marjorie Taylor Greene, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just ignore those others that just bring you down. You did really good for this country. And I pray that your next journey goes well. And yeah, just focus on Jesus Christ. Focus on Jesus Christ. Okay, so give me a second here. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta do something really quick. It's gonna take 1 second. Okay, guys, I truly apologize. That was my son. He just got off work, and so my mother-in-law is gonna pick him up. But usually he gets out like around 2 o'clock in the morning. But I guess they kind of close early today. Anyways, give me a second here. We're gonna go with the. I think there's some more news. Yeah, I want to bring this one up. This is what Marjorie Taylor Greene said. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigns, blast the GOP and political industrial complex. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene announced she will resign from Congress effective January 5th, 2026. She's saying she's done with DC. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Here's the problem. The reason why DC is all messed up, because it's not true Christians there. There's no true Christian. Everybody there want to, I am a Christian, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian. In a 4-page letter, Greene accused the right leadership of betrayal, denounced MAGA Inc., Big Pharma, and the military-industrial complex, and said Congress has abandoned common Americans. She cited years of personal attack, family sacrifice, and party infighting. I refuse to be a battered wife, she wrote. Marjorie Taylor Greene says she's returning home to Georgia to live life to the fullest and await a new path ahead. Marjorie Taylor Greene, again, thank you for your service. Thank you so much. God has good things for you. And I know it's a really hard battle when it comes to politics. You had to deal with Nancy. You had to deal with all them people. Donald, shame on you, man. Shame on you. You don't do that, man. You don't do that. That woman was there for you. In return, kicked her to the curb. America's better without her now. But when Zorwan Mandani comes in, he's a good man. Statement from Jeffrey Survivor says they have received, message and are demanding the full disclosure of all of the files. Wow. What we are bracing for. Thanks to brave supporters in Congress and in the public, we have won one victory. The passage of the bill to release the Jeffrey files, but we know the battle is far from over as we approach the release of the files. Here is what we are bracing for. So a lot of this stuff I'm not going to read. I'm just going to skip certain things here. Number one, attempt to blame the victim for our own or each other abuse. So yeah, I'm just going to skip a lot of this stuff here, guys. So they're receiving some warning message, which is very disturbing. Okay, we're going to go with the next news here, guys. U.S. warns civilian air traffic over military activity around Venezuela. All right, so they put out a air notice. All right, and it seems like things are really hot out there. So pilots, aircraft, all of them are being told to be aware. To be aware. Once again, U.S. warns planes. Watch out! Over Venezuela. The FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, just told all pilots flying near Venezuela to be on alert thanks to rising military activity and a sketchy security situation. The warning covers all altitudes, even planes landing, taking off, or chilling on the runway. Meanwhile, Donald says he might chat with Nicholas soon, but didn't say if it'll be a peace talk or a threat. Oh, in the U.S., just labeled Nicholas, the gang, a foreign tea organization, along with a few others who okay, we're going to skip a lot of this stuff here. All right. So you guys get the picture here. And look, I talked about this last night. My late night video, B-52 bombers. The B-52 bomber flexed muscle over Venezuela coast. Message received. 2 U.S. Air Force B-52 Stratofortress just flew a long-range mission skirting the coast of Venezuela, Guyana, and other regions. Alright, so we're going to skip this one here. I did talk about the Venezuela stuff yesterday. So give me a second here, guys. I think we have some more breaking news that's coming out. Give me a second. I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Rosalert just shared this not too long ago. At this time, X/Twitter has just now paused the account location feature at this time for unknown reason. Again, I'm not too crazy about Twitter. I just share my videos and stuff, but other than that, yeah. Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Insider Paper just posted this. Hillbilly. Excuse me. I'm thinking about country stuff here. Bill and Hillary told to appear for deposition in a Jeffrey probe? You know what's going to happen? Nothing. That's what's going to happen. But the Bible says God will seek revenge. Revenge belongs to God. This is happening right now. Comer warns Hill and Bill. comply with Jeffrey subpoenas or face consequences. Ooh, Como, you better be careful, man. You know, you don't want to mess with the hillbillies. House Oversight Chair James Comer just issued an ultimatum to Bill and Hillary. Show up for your deposition or face legal action. The GOP-led committee is probing Jeffrey's political connection, and the Bill Hillary are squarely in their sights. All right, so we're going to see how all this plays out, guys. We're going to see how all this plays out. But, yeah, eventually all the files are going to be released. What in the world is going on here? Ooh, is that smoke? At least 6 unaccounted for after electrical fire with reported explosion on container ship in the ports of Los Angeles. That is happening now. Some more casualties are going on. Man. That's like a shipping container region, a port, excuse me. Shipping port. Hold on, breaking news is coming out. This is happening right now. The Los Angeles Fire Department has released a statement announcing that all 23 of the crew members aboard the Panamanian flagged bulk cargo vessel, that's the one I just showed you, one Henry Hudson, had been accounted for and evacuated with no reported injury. That's good. As they continue to battle the blaze at the port of Los Angeles. Man. There's some stuff going on tonight. Someone said Marjorie Taylor Greene is a quitter. She's not a quitter. She's not a quitter. She's a hero. A hero. And I do believe that she's going to continue following Christ's path. You know what? Again, to be honest, out of Donald and her, she mentioned Jesus Christ more than Donald. I don't hear Donald speaking about Jesus that much, but Marjorie Taylor Greene, she said it many times. Actually, she said it last week. She's like, I don't worship Donald. I worship my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He's my Messiah, and I give thanks to the Lord. Now, she said that, and she says it a lot. Donald, you don't hear Donald saying, I love my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, unless there's some kind of event of rallies going on. You got this. I don't know what Donald's trying to... okay. Never seen Donald like this ever. I don't know what's going on with the Donald, but he's happy to have Mandani, and he's bashing Marjorie Taylor Greene. How the table has turned. Alright, so I don't know much what happened between Donna and Mandani. I was focusing more on other news, but yeah. Wow. So a large explosion resulted fire has occurred on board the Panamanian flag bulk cargo vessel 1 Henry Hudson, currently docked at the port of Los Angeles after arriving recently from Tokyo. Wow, with several crew members missing, but it's all has been accounted. So everybody is safe. Everyone is safe. Hmm. Okay, so give me a second here. I wanna. So watch as the U.S. president speaks about New York City Mayor Mamdani, saying he hopes Mamdani will be a great mayor and that his success will make him happy. I feel confident Mamdani can do a good job. Meanwhile, Donald just said, America is a better place. He gives praise to Mamdani and he kicks Marjorie to the side. Okay, so it seems like this is all the information here, guys. Venezuela targeting continental US. That's not, again, I don't see that happening, to be honest. I'm not seeing any reports on that. So that's Hal Turner. He's putting out that information, but I'm not seeing anything when it comes to that story. Trust me, Venezuela goes after our sleeping giant. Oh, hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Wait a minute. What is this? 1 minute ago. Minnesota under Governor Waltz is a rule of fraudulent and money laundering activity. I am, as president of the U.S., hereby terminating effective immediately the temporary protected status for Somalians in Minnesota. Ooh, this is man, I forget her name. Ilan Omar, I think that's her, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a crazy day today. Donald said it was a great honor meeting Zoran, the new mayor of New York City. Oh, Donald. I don't know. I don't know. They gave that man some kind of candy or something. He might have had a lollipop and made him feel so happy. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. That is huge. All right, give me a second here. All 23 crew safe as massive fire rips through cargo ship in port of Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Fire Department has confirmed a critical update. All 23 crew members aboard the 1 Henry Hudson cargo vessel have been safely evacuated with no injury after a massive fire broke out Friday at the port of Los Angeles. The 1 Henry Hudson, a Panamanian flagged bulk carrier that had just arrived from Tokyo, caught fire deep inside its cargo hold shortly after docking. More than 100 Los Angeles Fire Department personnel, supported by Long Beach and Los Angeles City fire boats and hazmat teams, are still on scene battling the inferno from both sea and land. Firefighters are working under extreme conditions, navigating narrow pathway, and container stacks aboard a nearly 1,100-foot vessel. Man. Air quality is being actively monitored, and residents near the port have been advised to avoid the area until further notice. Despite the scale of the fire, no injuries have been reported among the crew, an early success in what is now shaping up to be one of the largest maritime firefighting operation in Port of Los Angeles history. The ship remains ablaze as the latest updates and contaminated efforts are ongoing. Wow, so everything is, again, everybody is safe, no injuries. The only issue is there's a possibility the air might be contaminated. Who knows? You have the hazmat crew out there, and they are testing the air. They're making sure that everybody is safe. But if you live near that area, I recommend just closing the windows, turn off your AC, the vents in your house. Make sure, again, if you're out there, make sure you wear like a face covering or like an N95 face mask or something. But other than that, yeah, it seems like everybody's safe. I'm sharing all these videos. If you guys want to check it out, you can follow me on X. The link will be in the description box. All right, let me just refresh the page. We're getting some news tonight. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it here. I'm not saying anything else. If you can, make sure you pray for the people in Bangladesh and India. There was a 6.0 magnitude earthquake. It was downgraded, I think 5.5 magnitude. It was 10 kilometers deep. So the entire region, they felt that earthquake. And I think a dozen have passed. More than 100 injured, and multiple buildings, they have cracks and everything. Seems like some of them about to again go down, but we need to pray for a lot of them out there. There's been a lot of reports, and numbers are rising too. So I think there's some aftershock going on, so the ground is still shaking out there. So, and also Russia stratovolcano, I forget the name of it, it's a long name. NASA has released some images that show there's some smoke coming out that volcano. And you guys know 8.8 magnitude earthquake July 27 shook that region and woke up that stratovolcano. Anyway, guys, this is all the information. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Have a good night, guys. God bless you all. And I'll see you in the next few hours. Till next time later. Peace.